let's start seated. So you're gonna sit with your feet, knees, and hips in an alignment. So you wanna think about your heels right to the center of your glutes. Okay, so you're gonna sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back a few times. So loosen the shoulders up. Now change your direction. Let's go the other way. Good. Now one more time you're gonna go back, right? So this is how you really should be standing or seated. You know, your shoulders are back, crown of your head's reaching for the ceiling. Let's inhale to prepare, exhale, and roll all the way back just as far as your arms are long, right? So you're gonna reach, pull your belly button in, tuck your tailbone under. Now I want you to bring your forehead towards your knees. So you're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, come forward, forehead to the knee, and on your next inhale, you'll come up to a nice straight back. Same thing again, we'll inhale to prepare, exhale, lengthen as long as your arms are. Engage your glutes this time. Push your shoulder blades down. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, dive forward. Think of pulling that belly button in, tucking the tailbone under, and on your next inhale, you're going to come up to a nice straight back. Good. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll all the way down until you're lying down. Good. So arms are down by your sides. Let your head float from side to side. Release any tension in the face, neck, and jaw. And walk your feet closer to your glutes. So once again, reminder, heels are right in the center of the glutes if you had a line drawn. So you inhale to prepare, exhale, roll up one vertebra at a time until you get up to your shoulders. Now, I want you to think of pushing your soles of your feet into the mat. So you're gonna push down. Now I want you to push down with your right sole of your foot. Feel that hamstring fire. And now I'd like you to push down on the left sole of your foot. Okay, so now you're gonna go back to the right and back to the left. Now let's even things out and try to gently push both feet into the mat along with your strong arms. Inhale to prepare, exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. So what you're doing is you're really working what's called the posterior chain. Relax your hips on the mat, and now you're in neutral spine. So now I'd like you to press your low back into the mat and then release it. So low back presses into the mat, that's imprint, release it. We're in neutral. Let's do it again. Press your low back into the mat and release it. Now we're in neutral. So I want you to think about pressing those arms into the mat. First start with your right arm. Now you're gonna push that a little harder than the left. And then now push the left arm. Push the right arm and push the left arm. So you see how much power you have in the backs of your arms. Inhale to prepare, exhale, press those arms into the mat, and let's come up into another full bridge if you would. Keep pressing those arms into the mat. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, roll down, one vertebra at a time. Okay, so here you are in neutral spine. You're gonna press both the soles of your feet and the backs of your arms. You'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll all the way up. Go through imprint and then all the way up to your shoulders. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Good. So trying to keep those feet in alignment. You're gonna walk them away from your glutes. So they're still hip width apart. But again, if you were to draw a line from your heels to your glutes, it would be straight. Inhale to prepare, exhale, roll up. Pushing those soles of the feet into the mat, you'll really notice you're working into the hamstrings even more. I'd like you to bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms facing one another. You're gonna pull those shoulder blades back into what's called retraction. And now you're gonna reach out of your grasp like you're reaching for the top of the tent. That's protraction. Pull those shoulder blades back into retraction. And now I'd like you to find that middle point where you're just where you should be. Okay, so you're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll down. Now hopefully you felt that in your hamstrings while I was working that. You were holding stabilizing with those hamstrings. Let's inhale to prepare. Keep those shoulders retracted. Exhale, press all the way up. So now let's dip those hips just down a tiny bit, drop, and then press up for one. Just warming up the posterior chain. So you should feel it in the hamstrings, glutes, and maybe a little bit in those low back muscles. Press, keep pressing the floor away or the ground away with those soles of your feet. Press up and down. Let's go 4 more. So we'll go 4, 3, keep pushing those feet down, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it up here. Inhale to prepare, and exhale. Roll down 1 vertebra at a time, taking your sweet time through that low back area, and then relax the arms down by your sides. Let's bring your hands behind your head and head float, and that's mindfully really what you're doing. You're letting that head rest into the hands. There's no tension in the neck. Elbows are out to the sides. We'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. And inhale back. So think of a tomato, a peach, something's under that chin of yours that you don't want to smush all over the place. So you're just holding it gently. You're not tucking the chin too much because then you smush the peach, and you don't want it to drop. So you're just holding that head in alignment with the rest of your spine. Exhale, inhale. So here also notice how you're going in and out of imprint. So you're in imprint when you come up, neutral when you're back. Exhale, inhale. Let's go 3 more. Exhale, inhale, 2. Engage those glutes for the last one, and 1. Good. Relax your head down, bring your arms down by your sides, and let your head float from side to side. So now you're going to come into tabletop. You'll bring your right knee right above your left hip, and then your left knee above. Wait, did I say right and left and left? Okay, so you're in tabletop here. So what that means is the bottom part of your legs are completely parallel to the ground. So you're lying down, you're gonna point and flex, point and flex. So those legs are hip width apart now. You might be in imprint, you might not. Everybody's different. Engage your glutes. Now I'd like you to bring your knees together like you have a $100 bill there. Squeeze tight, tight, tight. Pull your shoulder blades back, pull your rib cage down, and squeeze tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now come back to hip width apart if you would. You're gonna inhale, drop the toe, let it hit the mat. Exhale, pull it right back up. So you wanna remember you're keeping that right angle. Perfect 90 degree in the hip and in the knee joint. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now for the last 2, make sure you're in imprint in case you weren't. You'll feel the difference. Pull your knees into your chest and roll slightly from side to side. So really get into that thoracic, which is mid-back. Just roll. Hopefully it feels good. Okay, so now placing the soles of the feet back down on the mat. You'll inhale to prepare and come up into upper body curl. So that way you're gonna see me. So you're just gonna be looking right in between your knees. But when you do upper body curl, I want you to think like you're scooping up something. This way your lats engage, then you relax your hands, right? So when you're doing the 100, I want you to be engaging those lats. So we'll inhale, on your next inhale, come back down, and exhale, curl up. Practice that scoop motion, and then come back down. Okay, so you ready? Let's go into the 100. We're gonna bring both legs up into tabletop. So you can bring your knees together and stay there, or you can lengthen your legs, whatever is right for you. We'll inhale to prepare, exhale, scoop up, right? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5, 22, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 32, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 42, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5, 52, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5, 62, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 72, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 82, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5, 92, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's your 100. So do what you need to do to recover. Some of you feel best pulling your knees into your chest, and some people feel better lengthening their legs nice and long. Whatever's right for you. Now, let's bring the legs nice and long and flex the feet. So once again, you're bringing your toes towards your nose. Bring your arms up towards the tent ceiling. Pull those shoulder blades back down, right? So hopefully you can even get your rib cage down, which is tough for me. You're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, just roll up to upper body curl. So you're just looking at your toes. Again, you have that peach under here. Inhale, come back. I'm from Jersey, so I'm gonna say tomato. Inhale, exhale. Blow out the candle. Inhale, come back. So you make sure you're keeping your breath pattern correct. You're gonna blow out that candle as you come up to upper body curl. Now for some of you, you can come further. If you can, I want you to inhale here, exhale, roll up, lift those shoulders up, lift up, pull the belly button in, tuck the tailbone under, reach for your toes, drop your head, and on your next inhale, you're gonna come up to a nice straight back. So before we move on, I want you to think about pushing those ball mounts, which is right behind your foot. You wanna push them away. Don't let your feet come into what's called supination. You really wanna push them away. Okay, so here we are with straight back. We're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll down, one vertebra at a time. Pull your belly button in, tuck your tailbone under, engage your glutes, really give it all you got. Inhale to prepare, exhale, roll back up. Now, if you can only come to upper body curl, that's fine. You're just gonna stay there, but really focus on pushing those ball mounts away. And on your next inhale, I'd like you to come up to straight back. Exhale, roll down. Engage those glutes. And then relax your arms down by your sides. Good job, relax your feet. Okay, so now you're gonna bring your right leg up towards the sky, and your left leg, if it can stay down on the mat, if your right leg can stay straight with your left leg on the mat, do it. Otherwise, you might need to bend the left knee. But you're gonna inhale and exhale and circle. Stop at the top. Inhale and exhale, circle for 2. Make sure your shoulder blades are down, your rib cage is down. 5, engage those glutes tight. 6, we're going to 8. 7, and 8. Hold it here. We're gonna inhale and exhale, go the other direction. 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. Try to keep that rib cage down. 6, Inhale, exhale, 7. And then the last one is 8. Good. You're going to clasp your hands so you get compression in that hand joint as you pull that right knee into your chest. And I want you to pull tight. Point your toes. Pull your shoulder blades back down on the mat. Really make this, you're really putting some effort into it. You feel your biceps engaging. You're really creating compression in that hip joint. Pull tighter, as tight as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Relax the leg down. Bring the arms down by your sides, and let's get ready for the next side. So you're on the left side. If you need to bend your knee, that's fine. We're going to inhale, exhale, and circle for 1. Remember, your job is to try to keep your body as stable as you can. So you're pushing those arms down. This is 4. See if you can engage the pelvic floor and the glutes. This is 6. We're only going to 8, 7, and 8. Nice job. Now let's inhale, exhale, circle the other direction for 1. Inhale, exhale for 2, 3. Really try to engage those glutes. It's hard. 4. Inhale, exhale for 5, 6, 7, and the last one is 8. Good. This time when you clasp your hands, bring the other forefinger on top. Your body usually doesn't it stays on one side when it does this. So you're going to change it up. Bring the other forefinger on top, pull in. This time I'd like you to flex your feet. You pointed your feet on the last one. So flex, feel that calf stretch. Feel the compression in the hip. Inhale deeply, exhale, and pull as tight as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Release. How about rotate your wrists around? So what you're going to do is circle those fingers. Now go the other direction. Good. Let's go into single leg stretch. So you'll inhale to prepare, exhale, curl up. You've got your right knee coming in. Right hand is right above the right ankle, and left hand is right below the right knee. Let's bring the left leg on a 45. We'll inhale to prepare, exhale, go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull in for 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now hesitate, hold it here. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget to pull. Let those biceps work. 10. Now I want you to hesitate on the other side though. So you're going to switch over. Just hold it here, stabilize, and then pull your knees into your chest, or do whatever you need to do to recover. So double leg stretch. You're going to bring your arms towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll up to upper body curl. So you're going to pull those legs in. On your inhale, I'd like you to extend. Exhale, bring those arms around. Inhale on the extension. Exhale, bring those arms around and pull those knees in. Inhale and exhale. If you need to put your head down on the mat because your neck is bothering you, please do so and just continue with the exercise. You're still getting benefits. Let's go 3 more. So 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place the soles of the feet back down on the mat. Bring your arms out to the side with the palms up. Let your knees drop over to one side, and don't worry which side you choose. Do your best to keep your shoulders down on the mat. So you're really creating that twist. Now on your next inhale, you'll bring your knees center. Exhale, drop them over to the other side. Shoulders are on the mat. So sometimes this is where you will notice imbalances. One side's going to be tighter than the other. That's par for the course. And then on your next inhale, we'll bring your knees up to center. So single leg, straight leg stretch is next. So you're going to curl up to your upper body curl, right? Your arms are nice and long. Here you are with your right leg. Pull. Go into imprint. So you're going to pull your belly button and tuck your tailbone under and go for it. Go for 1, 2. So you're inhaling, exhaling on every rep. 4, 5, 6. Pull. Get that hamstring stretch. 8, 9, and 10. Do the pause whatever leg you're on. Pause. Curl up even higher. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you paused on the other side, then get the other side, okay? Because I want you to get a stretch on equal sides. So pull in and then release down. Okay, so next in the series is double leg, straight leg stretch, right? So once again, you're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, curl up to upper body curl, but remember that digging motion. So I really get your lats involved. It'll make you stronger. You're gonna bring those straight legs up, hands are behind the calves, tailbone is down towards the mat. So you're really, really lengthening those hamstrings. Let's inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, you're gonna go into that pike position again. Inhale, exhale. Now for me, I have to put my head down on the mat. I just can't hold my head up that long without creating tension. Inhale, exhale. So always know that if you're creating tension in the neck, you're not where you should be in the muscle anyway. So just relax. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Pull those knees into your chest. Roll slightly side to side. Release any tension in the face, neck, and jaw. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now you are going to take your right ankle and put it on your left knee. Okay, you'll bring your hands behind your head and let your head float in your hands. Let's bring your right elbow down on the mat so it doesn't leave, it's glued there. You'll inhale to prepare, exhale, curl around like you're trying to reach with your elbow towards that knee or towards the sky. I want the shoulder blade coming up. Inhale back, exhale for 2, inhale back, exhale for 3, inhale back. So squeeze those glutes. This is 6, inhale, exhale 7, inhale, exhale 8, inhale, exhale 9, and inhale, exhale 10. Good. Relax the head down. Okay, so now come back up. Don't change that lower body on me. You're gonna bring your leg up into a tabletop now. So you're gonna feel a stretch in that hip possibly. Right elbow is still down on the mat. You'll inhale to prepare, exhale, curl over for 10, 9, 8. Engage those glutes, please. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax. So while we're here, let's give ourselves a nice stretch. You're going to take those hands, wrap them around that left thigh, clasp those hands. I want compression in the hand joint. Point the toes, both of them. Pull in. Your right elbow is pushing that right leg away. Your shoulders are down on the mat. Your rib cage is down on the mat. There's lots of components to this. Let's take a nice deep breath. Blow out the candle. And then let's release. Okay, so same thing on the other side. We're going to do left foot to, what is that? My right leg. Left elbow is on the mat this time. And we'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, come on up. So you'll notice that your shoulder blade is what's coming up off the mat. Maybe even push the sole of your right foot down. It gives you some stability. You feel your hamstring engage. Engage your glutes possibly. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one is 10. Good. Give yourself a break. And now let's come up into tabletop. So you've got that right leg at a 90 degree. Left foot is still, left elbow is still glued to the mat. You ready? We'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep working with your breath. Engage your glutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one is 10. Good. So you get a break here, relax, but weave those hands around that right thigh and you're gonna pull in. Maybe clasp those hands with the other forefinger on top. So let's do that again, because we just don't naturally, do that, on each hand. So pull, pull, pull. Think of tailbone reaching down towards the mat. Shoulder blades are reaching down towards the mat. One side is always tighter than the other. That's completely normal. Good. Okay. So now, let's go back to tabletop. And we're going to return to the regular series, which is crisscross. So your elbows, your hands are supporting your head in head float. Elbows are back. You'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, opposite. Opposite. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pull your knees into your chest and just rest. I'm just going to add something in here. So you're going to come into tabletop, okay? And curl up. And I want you to just move your upper body. Keep your legs in tabletop. So you're going to go 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. So alternating. 3. 4. Squeeze those knees together. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And the last one is 10. Good. And then just do what you need to do to recover. Just relax. Okay, so let's roll up to seat. So what you're gonna do here is come into that 90 degree right here. You'll roll your shoulders back like we do that all the time anyway. Pull your belly button and tuck your tailbone under. So squeeze those knees together like you got a $100 bill there, and you're just gonna roll right to your mid back. And then you'll come up and balance. Balance, engage your glutes. Let's go 2 more. So now sitting on the mat, just mat width apart. So they're not, your legs aren't real wide, in other words. We'll do spine stretch. So what you're going to do here is think of round back, or like we talked about, imprint, but you're seated, right? So your arms are out straight in front of you, and you can clasp them even. How about that? Roll your shoulders back, feet are flexed. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, go into round back. Drop your head. Punch, like right in front of you. Just reach. So you spread those shoulder blades apart. On your next inhale, come up to straight back. Engage your glutes if you would though. So you're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, round back, pull your belly button in, drop your head, push those fists away, and then on your next inhale, we'll come up to straight back. Good. So now spine stretch, like it's supposed to be done, is rolling your shoulders back, palms are facing down. You'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, go into round back. Inhale here, and then exhale, dive forward, and then reach. Your hands will hit the mat possibly, and then you'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll back up to seat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, drop down into round back. Inhale, exhale, dive, and reach. Inhale, exhale, come back up to a nice straight back. Relax your feet if you need to for a second. I know I do. Okay, so now your feet are back, flexed. Arms are out to the side, right? But then you're just gonna bring them just a little bit forward. So when you rotate, you're not gonna be in a straight line. It's almost like you're hugging a really big tree. And then you'll inhale, come back center. And exhale, turn the other way. And inhale, come back center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's add a pulse on, all right? So you're going to inhale. Exhale. Pulse. Inhale. Pulse. Pulse. Inhale. Pulse. Pulse. Inhale. Pulse. Pulse. Inhale. See how it gets easier? Let's do one more each side. Inhale. Pulse. Pulse. Good. Relax. The hardest part for me is keeping my feet flexed. So if you're like me, do what you need to do. Okay, so now you're going to bring those legs wider. You're wider than your yoga mat, right? And you're going to roll your shoulders back, and we'll do saw. So just like you did before, they're not straight out to the side. They're a little bit forward. You'll inhale to prepare. Exhale, rotate. Take this hand, cut off your baby toe. Flip that palm in the back. Reach. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. I'm holding you there because I want you to feel it. Go to the other side. So pull that belly button in, tuck that tailbone under. So you're in round back here. On your next inhale, come back up. Exhale, come down. Pull that belly button in, tuck that tailbone under. Create length. On your next inhale, come back up. So actually breathe naturally, obviously, when you're down there. But I don't want you to hold it. Pull your belly button in. Engage those glutes. On your next inhale, come back up. Now relax your feet for a second, because sorry, I have to. That's what's killing me. Okay, so now we're going to go faster for saw. So pull those toes back again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, saw. Inhale up. Exhale, saw. Inhale up. Exhale, saw. Good job. Inhale up. Exhale, saw. Inhale up. Exhale, saw. One more time. Good. Excellent. Okay, so now let's move to side work. Okay, so you're gonna lie on your mat. Reminder, you want your head to be on your elbow rather than the old Jane Fonda style. Not that that's wrong, but in Pilates, you wanna be always in alignment. You're gonna pull your knees up so you have a 90-degree angle right here at the hip joint. Everything's stacked. Let's just open up the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, feels good. 5, 6, 7, and I'm just going to do 10s because it's easier to remember. 8, 9, and 10. Good. So now I want your knees together and your foot up. So you're going to go 1, 2, another feel good move. 3, hopefully 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. So mix it up 5 times. All right. So we're going to go knee, heel, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Good. Excellent. So we still got this kickstand down here. It's at a 90, and you're going to extend that leg nice and long. Point the toe, and I want you to think of opening this hip flexor. So you're just going to go straight up and down, but you're not going very far up because your hips are stacked, right? So you're just going to go up and down. 2, 3. I'm moving a little faster here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Flex your foot. Same thing. 1. Keep those hips stacked. Pull your tummy in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's bring the knee forward so you get a little bit of a break here because that's working a lot of glute med. Do a shootout. So what you're going to do is lift that foot up. You're going to press all the way back. Try to open up that hip flexor. Pull your belly button in. Bring that knee forward. Stretch your glute. Press back. Forward. Back. This is 3. Forward. Back. 4. Really think nice and slow and controlled. 5. Engage that glute. 6. 7. Think those hips stacked. 8. Push back behind you. 9 and 10. So when you're on your last one, I want you to think about having your leg open, pushed back. You know what I mean? So you're not just kicking straight, you're kicking back, and you probably can't see that by looking at me straight on. So now just relax that leg down because now let's do some leg circles. You're going to extend that leg back. Extend that leg long. Circle back. So I know you know what that feels like. 1. Circle back for 2. So the only time you should really see your foot is when it's coming forward. If you even see it there. We're only going to 8 on these. This is your 8th one. Good. Change direction. Circle for 1. Push that leg back. You can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one is 8. Good. Pull the knee in, leave it here. You don't have to do anything with it. Let it stretch. Okay, so you're going to lengthen that bottom leg nice and long and flex the foot. Okay, so I want you to lift that leg higher than you think you can and hold it here for 10, 9, 8. Push this knee into the ground. This is up. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's do that again. So you're going to pull up. Think of pushing that ball mount away from you. I noticed that my ankle was turning in. Yours are not. Yours look good. Hold it up there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. How about we do 10 singles, but I want you to realize how high you really can go by those stability holds. So you're going to go up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here for 1. Good. And relax down. Let's switch to the other side. So a little bit of a break with those clamshells, right? So a reminder, you want your to be in alignment, so you're just leaning on that elbow. Bring those knees together at a 90 degree, pulling your belly button in. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Warming up glute med for what's to come. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now heel comes up. 1, 2. I always think of Betty Boop when we do these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's mix it together for 5, 4. So what's happening is I've got that femur head. 3, really moving in the hip socket. 2, and 1. Good job. So now you're just going to lengthen that leg nice and long. Keep it simple. Point the toe, but I want you to push back a little bit so that glute's involved. All right, so we're going to push up for 1. Keep those hips stacked for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one is 10. Good. So you know you're back here, and then you're just going to pull that knee in. Give yourself a little break because we'll do circles. All right. So you're going to think nice and long and strong. We're only doing 8 in each direction on this one. So reminder, you want to push that foot back for 1, 2. Pull that belly button in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one is 8. Hang tough. You got to go the other direction for 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh gosh, this side is definitely harder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Pull your knee in and leave it here. So you finally get a nice stretch through that glute. You're going to flex your foot on the bottom, pull it up nice and high, and hold it so you really realize how high you can pull that bottom leg. Robin, bring the top leg forward. Yep, and then release down. Good. Let's do a hold again. So you're going to reach it all the way up. Push that knee into the mat. I want you to see how you can work the different part, control the body, like in Controlology, and come back down. Okay, so now let's do 10 singles of these. We'll go 10, 9, keep pushing that knee into the mat, 8, 7, 6, 5, pull the belly button in, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Good job. Excellent. Okay, so let's come up and let's do some cat and cow. That'll feel good after lying on your sides. So here you're going to stay in alignment where you've got your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and high, nice and wide. push the bottoms of your feet down into the mat. So you're pointing your toes. Feel that? Now inhale to prepare, exhale, go into your angry cat. So you're really lengthening through that spine. On your next inhale, you're just gonna go to neutral. Exhale, angry cat. Push those tops of your feet into the mat. Hold it here, just breathe naturally. Drop your head, give yourself a nice stretch. Keep breathing naturally. Bring your hips down towards your heels, but you're just not quite gonna touch. And you should feel a nice stretch in your low back. Now, bring your hips to your heels if that feels good. And then separate your knees so your chest can come right through. Forehead's on the mat. Arms are nice and long. Good. Excellent. Let's come back up to all fours. Okay, so now, once again, you want to think about alignment because we're in Pilates and you always got to think about alignment, but really everywhere. So you're going to take that right leg back behind you and your left arm is going to come out in front. So I want you to think of a square from your shoulder to shoulder, down to your hip to your hip. Everything's squared off. If you're feeling pretty good, you can lift that back foot up and that changes everything. And I can't believe I'm not falling on my face because usually I can't do this. Good. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So don't go right into the harder one. You're going to lengthen that left leg back. Think of the square. Reach with that right arm. Pull the tummy in. Then lift the right foot up if you feel like the other is too easy. Because I want you to always be challenged in this posture because that's when the work's done. If you get to be too good at it, it doesn't do you any good. Okay, now come on out. So now I'd like you to just extend that leg back and then you're going to bring it back in. But when you do, I want you to really tuck your chin, bring the knee like you're coming to your forehead, and then extend nice and long. Okay, so I feel out of alignment. So just check your alignment. So you're going to exhale as you pull in, inhale, lengthen 1, exhale, inhale, 2, exhale, inhale, 3, exhale, inhale, 4, exhale, inhale, 5, exhale, inhale, 6, 7, let's go just to 8, and 8. Okay, so we landed here. Let's bring that arm out again. Shoulders down. Let's lift that foot up if it's too easy. It must be because the camera's on, because usually I can't do this. Okay, and then release it down. How about a quick child's pose, just to kind of give you a little bit of a break. Even my arms sort of feel like they need a break. Okay, and then we'll come right back up, and the same thing. All right, you're just gonna bring that left leg up, inhale to prepare, exhale. 1, 2, 3. So as much as this feels like work, 4, 5, it is, but I really want you to stretch your back too. 6, 7, and 8. So good, your legs held out here. Let's do another bird dog. So reminder, shoulders are down, pull the belly button in, lift that right foot if possible. Good, and then let's come on out. And once again, let's do child's pose so we can kind of even things out. And for me, when I'm in child's pose, I love to just shift my hip. I shift my hip over to the right. I get a really good side stretch. If I shift my hip over to the left, I get a good side stretch over there. So maybe that feels good to you as well. So you'll go right and left. How about one more time? Just go right and left. Good. So now lying face down on your mat. So think of your arms as the letter W. So they're not right up against your shoulders. They're going to be out on the outside of your mat. Okay? So you're just going to lift up. Your arms are just decorations. You can even bring them up off the mat if you'd like to. Point your toes if you'd like to, or flex your feet. And you're just going to lift from your mid-back up. So you're going to go up, inhale, exhale, come down. Inhale up for 2, exhale down. See if you can bring your feet together. It changes things. I really can't do that. Inhale up, exhale down. Pull your belly button in, engage your pelvic floor. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Inhale up, exhale down. Now give yourself a short break here because I'm going to ask you to hold it up. All right, so now you're going to inhale, breathe naturally when you're up here, but I want you to just hold this. Pull back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax your cheek on the mat, doesn't matter which one. Arms are down nice and long. Just give yourself a break. Now turn the other cheek. Good. Now, reach those arms right in front of you. Now, mine are kind of off on a slight Y, and that's okay, because what I'd like you to do is a slow swim. So my right hand is pushing into the mat as my right hand is pushing into the mat as my left leg comes up, opposite, right? So now my left hand is with my right. So see what I mean? When you're pushing, that way you're getting that lat working. Okay, so now to the original swim is where, and reminder, don't be tempted, like I'm looking at y'all, don't be tempted to do that. Always keep your chin down. But now you're just gonna do opposite leg. You know, you don't have to push into the mat. Pull that belly button in nice and tight. Good. Now, like you're swimming from a shark, go for it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. One more rest where you bring your hands down by your sides, one cheek's on the mat, and then turn the other cheek. Good. Now let's press with your strong arms up to seat. So mermaid would be left foot is to the right knee, right? And you're sitting up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back. Reach your right arm up and stretch over. So simple. The only thing that you really want to think about here is that you're pushing that bottom shoulder a little bit forward. That way it's like you're in between 2 panes of glass. On your next inhale, let's come out of it. Yeah, and again, you're in between 2 panes of glass, so you really feel it even more on this side. So let's switch to the other side. So now your right foot is to your left knee. You'll roll your shoulders back, pull your tummy in, reach the right arm up and go over. Again, 2 panes of glass, so you really want to think about that sternum's up, the The collarbone is wide. Try to breathe. And then we'll come on out. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Good. Okay, so let's close. Sit any way you want. I don't care how it is. Just make sure that your back is nice and straight. Okay, and we'll take 2 of the largest breaths that we can get together. So we'll inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Namaste.